Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Paul Marzello. I'm the president and CEO of the Buffalo and Erie County Naval and Military Park. Welcome to this second annual Military Student Recognition Ceremony. Yes, this is only the second time we've had it. Last year was our first year, and it was so well received by parents, students, recruiters, family members, and the general public that we felt an obligation to return the ceremony this year, and I think it's going to be an annual event. So let me tell you a little bit about how this program got started. It evolved in a conversation between our chairman and myself, and we were expressing our displeasure with the fact that high school athletes were getting all the attention for their athletic achievements, while these outstanding young men and women who made the important decision to enlist in the military were ignored. It was our contention that it was more important to recognize these young adults for their decision to serve our country than those students who have decided to take a scholarship to play baseball or football. It's just a matter of where your priorities are. In addition to that reason, we also wanted to honor the families of the enlistees for raising their children with a sense of strong civic pride, good character, and a willingness to make a personal sacrifice to serve their country. So with that, let's begin our program. Please stand for the color guard and remain standing for the singing of our national anthem. Color Guard will be presented by a blend of all 5 branches of the service. Color Guard, present the colors.
Colors, change, hut, forward, hut. Colors. Halt. Present. Halt.
Our national anthem will be sung by Mr. George Miller.
Oh, say, you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous prize. But the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. And George, thank you for your vocal cords. You really didn't need the microphone. So parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, family members, military representatives, recruiters, honored guests, thank you for being with us tonight to celebrate the decision that these young adults have made and to give them a hero's send-off on their journey which lies ahead. The Buffalo Naval Military is proud to host this ceremony on the Uss Little Rock, CLG-4. And we feel there couldn't be a more fitting venue than the fantail of a U.S. naval ship. So let me tell you a little bit about her. She was the flagship of the 6th Fleet. And for those of you who aren't going into the Navy, the 6th Fleet refers to the region of the world that a ship patrols. The Navy carves up the globe into 7 active fleets. The 6th Fleet is the regional area including Europe and the Mediterranean Sea. A flagship is the vessel used by the commanding officer, generally an admiral, to command a group of naval ships. It is the lead ship in a fleet of vessels, typically the first, the largest, the fastest, the most heavily armed, or the best known. The USS Little Rock is a Cleveland-class light cruiser. She was commissioned in 1945 and decommissioned in 1976. And during her active duty, she was home to 1,400 men, 1,100 enlisted, 150 officers, and 150 Marines. And we are proud that she rests on Buffalo's waterfront. Tonight, she is serving as a site where we will witness over 100 young men and women take their oath to defend our country. They are the flagships of their generation. They're defined by their courage, their character, and their commitment. And we are very proud to call upon them to be our future beacons, which will bring freedom throughout the world. So let me start by introducing our first speaker. Her name is Lisa Blair. She is the president of the Blue Star Mothers. And I'm not going to tell you what the Blue Star organization is all about. I'll leave that to Lisa. But it's very important that she's here, and we are very thankful that she's present to make this presentation to us. So please welcome Lisa Blair.
Good evening. I am Lisa Blair, president of Blue Star Mothers of America, Chapter New York 7. And this is my friend, Eileen Bunn. She is the first vice president of Blue Star Mothers NY7. I wanted to mention, my son Patrick is a staff sergeant and drill sergeant in the Army, and Eileen's son is a captain in the Marines. First, we want to congratulate all of the new graduates here today who are joining the United States Armed Forces. Thank you for making the decision, this important decision, to serve our country and to protect the freedom we all deem fundamental in the United States. Blue Star Mothers of America is a national, non-political, non-profit organization that began during World War II, representing mothers who have sons and daughters serving in the military, across all branches of the military, or veterans who honorably served in the United States military. Chapter New York 7 serves the Buffalo, Erie County, and Niagara County areas, the regions. There are also chapters in the Chautauqua County and Cattaraugus County area, which is New York 4, and as well as the Southern Tier Gowanda area, which is New York 16. So there are other chapters that might be closer to your homes. Our chapter, we have a wonderful group of moms who are dedicated to supporting the men and women serving across all branches of the armed forces, as well as supporting veterans, veterans organizations, military families, and Gold Star families in our community. But perhaps most important, we provide support for each other as we learn to navigate our roles as military moms. We want to welcome and congratulate all the parents and caregivers here this evening as you begin your journey as Blue Star moms and dads. Please come up and visit with us at the end of the program. We have brochures with more information about Blue Star moms, and Eileen and I would be happy to talk to you and answer any questions you might have. Again, congratulations to all the graduates, and thank you for your important decision to serve your country. May God bless you and your families throughout your service in the United States military.
Thank you, ladies. What a wonderful group. Our next speaker is a combat veteran. He served in Iraq and Panama. He spent some time in the Pentagon. He's also the chairman of our board, Lieutenant Colonel Terry McGuire.
Well, first of all, when we envisioned this last year, it wasn't just about other athletes taking all the credit at your high school ceremonies. It was about those young men and women who are going to college and were stealing a little bit of the limelight. And trust me, they deserve their kudos too. But equally so, you and your parents deserve the same type of kudos going forward. Your contribution to our society is every bit as important as those that are going off to college and take on huge student debt. Well, hopefully you won't be doing that. Your parents made you sure that that wouldn't happen. But anyway, I'm Terry McGuire, chairman of the board for the Buffalo and Erie County Naval and Military Park, and I also want to recognize one of our past board members here, Brigadier General Anthony Caruana from the U.S. Army. General, are you out there with Diane? Where are you? Way in the back. Thank you for being here, sir. And also want to recognize Mr. Douglas Stevens. Douglas is a former submariner and also a senior vice president at M&T Bank, and he's our current vice chair, was just elected a few weeks ago. And we're looking for some great things when my tenure ends in about a year, and greater and better and more intelligent men going forward will take over the reins from the U.S. Army back to the U.S. Navy. But we're looking forward to that. Ladies and gentlemen, Douglas Stevens, over onto your right, my left. And so our mission here at the Naval Park, okay, it's pretty simple. Honor, educate, inspire, and preserve. We honor our veterans almost on a daily basis, especially through our season. We educate the public as to your service and your future service. So when you're done with your military careers, this park is all about you as well. We inspire those. This is one of the things and one of the reasons why we have this event, to inspire you and others like you to go forward and take the challenge of adulthood, of accountability and responsibility, and set aside your personal gains momentarily for that of the country. And that's most important. And it's also, our mission is to preserve. We have to preserve our artifacts so that others can come and observe who has come before us to preserve our country. Just 80 years ago, and I say just 80 years ago, when the Sullivans was launched, At one time, we had 16 million men and women in uniform. Think about that. Over 12% of our population was in uniform from 1941 through 1945-46 timeframe. That's a staggering amount of people. Think about that. Could we, our recruiting command, could we get 16 million people in uniform right now? And the country was only 150 million at the time. We're over twice that now. That's a staggering figure. So we're here to honor that kind of sacrifice for the greatest generation and those that came afterwards, those that came before, whether it's at Lexington and Concord, Argonne Forest, through the jungles of Guadalcanal, through Quezon, through our current conflicts. You guys have your work cut out for you to continue that legacy going forward. I just want to say to the parents out here, this is your day. This is your special day. After 17 to 20 years of incubation, aggravation, and all that, you get to finally see your great kids launch. And this is a great thing. And hopefully down the road, you won't have to worry about student debt. They'll be on their own path. They'll be able to make their own decisions going forward once they experience military life. And what a great and exciting opportunity that will be, not to be burdened by debt and have to worry about where your next paycheck's coming from. This is a great thing. So to our parents, I just want to say thank you for raising such great kids. So ultimately, I just want to say to our future soldiers, sailors, airmen, reserves, Coast Guardsmen, spacemen, and beyond spacemen, you know, your mission's pretty simple. It's a simple mission statement. Defend and uphold the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Sounds pretty simple. In practice, it's a lot harder than that, right? We all know that. But the good news is you're not pledging your allegiance to a king or a queen, a president, a political party. Everyone here is on the same team, and it's protect that document. Your life is about protecting a piece of paper, because without this piece of paper called the Constitution, there is no country. And that's been proven all across the world. You can have this, that, or the other thing. If you don't have a good system of government with checks and balances, we have nothing. And so thank you for standing up for the US Constitution, and we're going to do that very shortly. So finally, again, your job won't be easy, but lastly, I just want you to remember while you're on post, while you're on watch on a ship, while you're out there in the oceans, above the waters and under the seas, on land. You know, there's going to be times when you're going to be lonely out there and you're going to think, wow, did the world forget about me? And I'm here to tell you, in your loneliest moment out there, we are behind you 100%. Make no mistake about it, this country is behind you, and we will be so forever and forever. So with that, I just want to say thank you for your future service, and God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So now our honored guest, Captain Merk Cooperman. As Sector Commander, Captain Cooperman serves roles as the Captain of the Port, Search and Rescue Mission Coordinator, Federal Maritime Security Coordinator, Officer in charge of Marine Inspection, and as Federal On-Scene Coordinator. He is responsible for 355 active duty, 114 reservists, 16 civil servants, and 800 auxiliaries. His area of responsibility comprises the Eastern Great Lakes, including 570 miles of shoreline from Messina, New York to Vermilion, Ohio, as well as 455-mile border with Canada. His area of responsibility comprises Lake Ontario, 80% of Lake Erie, the New York Finger Lakes region, Niagara Falls, the Erie Canal system, and covers 3 United States. He oversees 15 Coast Guard subunits comprising 12 stations, 1 aids to navigation team, 1 Marine Safety Unit, and 1 Marine Safety Detachment. The sector responds to nearly 1,000 search and rescue cases annually, making it the second most active U.S. Coast Guard sector. The sector also performs nearly 3,000 vessel boardings a year and supports over $35 billion in economic activity from ships passing through the gateway to all the Great Lakes. Commander Cooperman holds a BA in English from Binghamton University, an MS in Health Sciences, Disaster and Emergency Responses, which we are thankful for, from Trident University, and an MA in Global Strategic Studies from Johns Hopkins University. He's a native of New York City. He's married to Christine. Thank you for being here. And is a proud father to 3 wonderful children, Hunter, Liam, and Michaela. Please welcome Captain Merk Kuperman.
All right, good evening, everyone. How we doing out there? Good. So it's a real privilege for me this evening to be joining you. I look out at this gathering, and what I see, and looking at the faces I see here, is the future. Many of you will wear your uniforms for just a few years, while there are others amongst you that are going to be doing what I'm doing now, which is to stand before a crowd 25 years from now, which is what I'm doing, welcoming the next generation. Our nation has a proud tradition of serving in uniform, and the uniforms of 5 military branches represent that pride. 4 of those branches work for the Department of Defense, and the 5th, the Coast Guard, based on their law enforcement authorities, works for the Department of Homeland Security. I've been blessed to work with all 4 counterpart services. For those of you joining the Army, I've deployed Coast Guard personnel with 10th Mountain and 101st Airborne to both Iraq and Afghanistan. Every one of my members returned with exceptional feedback on the U.S. Army. For the Air Force, I've been co-located in Attendant Command on Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson in Alaska, and have been privileged to send our young petty officers to learn from and contribute to the Air Force Airman Leadership School. For the Marine Corps, I spent a month training alongside this incredibly dedicated service in Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. And for the Navy, it was a tremendous learning experience for me, spending 4 years protecting U.S. Navy nuclear ballistic submarines as they came into and out of port. I mention this not because I understand how every single other uniformed service works. I don't. I mention it because I've gotten a glimpse into each of these exceptional uniformed branches who comprise our national defense and our security. In every instance, and I underline that for myself, in every instance, I have worked with the nation's best in each of these services. These services you are about to join. It has been a privilege to train, to plan, and to work alongside each of America's branches. I have left every opportunity a better officer for this wide variety of experience. I will tell you each and all that you are joining something special. You're on the first steps towards a journey where you will be surrounding yourself with experts, with professionals, and with patriots. I'm sure you realize by now that not everyone is ready to make this commitment, and not everyone is even qualified to take this first step. I'm going to throw a few statistics your way, and I promise I won't make you do too much math during summer. Ready for some tough math? All right. 1% of all Americans currently serve in the U.S. military amongst our 5 branches, between the Department of Defense and the Department of Homeland Security. Here's one more, 25%. Only 25% of Americans between the ages of 17 and 24 are even eligible to serve in the military. This means 3 out of 4 of your high school buddies or college classmates could not even be standing today here with you if they wanted to. Before you even get started, you have made the short list of those who are ready to serve. You are part of the group that is physically, mentally, and emotionally prepared to begin this journey, and you are one of the select handful who are ready, willing, and capable of serving our nation. In addition to being ready to serve, you are ready also to become representatives of each of these services that you are about to join. You're going to come back to your family, your friends, and your communities in a uniform that has 2 amazing initials on it. These are the initials US, and regardless of your service, your uniform will say United States on it. So, if you wore a varsity jacket in high school, or maybe even a college jersey, you are now trading in the name of that high school or university to be on one of the best, strongest, smartest teams in the world. If you were not on a varsity team in high school, well, you're on one now. While each of us tends to think our service is the best, we all share those two first initials: US, USAF, USMC, USA, USN, USCG. Those first two initials will now be on your team jersey. Back to the 1% of Americans who even get to serve in uniform. The other 99% can legally wear your team jersey, but until they've gone through several months of boot camp, it's just not going to mean the same thing to them as it does to you. When you're wearing your service's sweatshirt, or you put that service logo on your truck, you can know you wear it proudly and that you represent the service you're joining. You will also become a symbol for your service. Whether you like it or not, you're going to now be the connection between the civilians who count on our military and who pay taxes to support a military and yet largely do not join the military. This does not mean they don't support you. They do, and they will. You will find yourself in communities across this great country where Americans love the military and what it stands for. I've served in and lived in 10 states over 25 years while wearing my uniform, and nearly every experience has been positive across this amazingly patriotic nation. And even though you may only have a few weeks under your belt when you graduate boot camp, you will find Americans don't know how much time you have in your uniform. They're going to be looking to you as a representative of your service. For all of you, you will become a symbol for the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Coast Guard, and the Marines. People will look to you, especially when you're in uniform, as a flag bearer of the United States. They will tell their friends about their neighbor who's a Marine, or their softball buddy who's in the Army. You will no longer be Jane Jones or Dave Smith. You will become Jane, my Air Force buddy, or Dave, my Coast Guard neighbor. This is how people are going to refer to you. It's just going to happen. Your service identity will become your identity. If you are proud of what you are doing and are serving in a way that brings great credit towards our nation, you will then speak highly of your service. And people will listen to you as a person in uniform, who is conveying authority and is deserving of respect. What you say about your service will be the message your friends and your family will get, and your words about your service will become their words. So choose your words carefully. The 1% is small, there is no doubt about it, but you can influence the other 99% by what you say and how you act, and by what you do once you are in that uniform. The size of the globe obviously doesn't change in size, but the world is becoming smaller. This expression means that technology and social media are making connections easy, accessible, and immediate in a way that never has existed in human history. Information travels in an instant. Photos of you in uniform, photos of you in boot camp, at your first unit, on your first deployment, and just doing your daily jobs will transfer at the speed of light. You will be the image of your service, whether you like it or not. Look sharp, act professional, and be proud to represent the Armed Forces of the United States of America. People are watching and rooting for you, and information, good or bad, travels very quickly. I'm going to let you in on a couple secrets to being successful while in uniform. As a representative of our smallest uniformed service, I will tell you that teamwork is absolutely essential. We could not possibly perform the wide variety of missions, from countering drug cartels to performing search and rescue, without relying on each other and the strength of each of our teammates. No matter the size of the service you're joining, teamwork will be highly valued. You'll hear things like, teamwork makes the dream work, and there is no I in team, and together everyone achieves more. And you may get tired of hearing those phrases, and you may get even more tired if those phrases happen to come along with you doing a whole lot of push-ups while saying them. But they're all true, these phrases, so let me be the first to tell you that teamwork does make the dream work. And here's something to know that translates across every service in every uniform. There are a wide variety of jobs out there that you can choose from. Some of these jobs look super cool, and some of those jobs are super cool. However, there are many lesser known jobs that people don't know about. Take a close look See what matches up with your strengths, your talents. See what aligns with your desire to get up and go to work every single day. Take the job that's right for you, and you will find that if it's the right fit, it's possible that you may never work a day in your life because you have chosen the job that is your love and that was your calling. Regardless of the job, one objective will remain in common for every service, and this is the mission. The mission is why you do your job. Whether it is Coast Guard pulling people out of frigid waters and 12-foot seas, being on a naval patrol in the Straits of Malacca, building communities in Africa as an Army Green Beret, being the first to arrive as a Marine on foreign shores, or establishing Air Force satellite communications, we are all being sent somewhere to do a job that is known as our mission. In closing, I'll tell you the job does not need to be hard. If you only focus on teamwork and performing your best, boot camp will go by fast, and our job, your job, will be your reward. How do you do this? My formula is simple. Accomplish the mission, take care of your people. If you do these two things and do them well, you will be a success in uniform. Whether that is over the course of 4 years or 34 years, it's that simple. Perform the mission and take care of your people. I am proud of all of you looking out here. You are the next group of amazing patriots who get to wear the words US on your chest. And you are our 1%. So let's get off those boot camp buses with the right approach. You are here to do the job for the other 99%. You are our future, and it started with walking into your recruiter's office. That took courage on its own. This oath we are about to take now is the next major step. These are important words, and it is your duty and my privilege to read them to you as you step up and take in the challenge to improve yourselves, to wear a uniform with the letters US on your chest, and to take on the obligation to move our nation forward. Thank you. I think at this point, Paul, I just keep going, right? We're going to roll into the oath of enlistment. I'm going to give you one more tip, okay? I'm going to come off script here for a second. All right, whether you're a company or a platoon, we're going to call you recruit candidates, okay, as a group. And I'm going to say recruit candidates, and that's going to be your preemptive word. That's going to be your prompt, okay? Because when you're given a command, okay, there's a preparatory command, and then there's the command. So the preparatory command is going to be recruit candidates. Then you know I'm talking to you, okay? I'm going to say attention, all right? When I say attention, you're going to pop up. You're going to have your hands on the side like this, and when I tell you to, you're going to raise your right hand, okay? I'm then going to put you at ease. Once we're done, I'm going to have you grab your seats. If you think this is tough, there's a whole lot more coming, okay? All right, let's try it. Practice session's the real session, all right? Recruit candidates. Attention. Raise your right hand, please. Repeat after me. This is your oath of enlistment. I state your name. Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. And that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me. According to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God. Congratulations. Okay, so far I'm really impressed because everybody's still standing and everybody's still standing at attention. So at ease, grab your seats. Thanks.
Captain, don't go very far. So we're going to try something a little bit different this year. First of all, we're going to come up exiting to your left. So we're going to start at the front and go to the back. Go to the front, go to the back, exiting to your left. You're going to come up here to the podium, and you're going to get an opportunity to express yourself in a courageous stance, because I want to hear your name, your high school affiliation, and the branch of service that you're going into. And I want you to do that proudly, strongly, speak into the mic, and look at all these parents that are waiting to hear from you. You will then proceed to the table over here, where Captain Cooperman will give you a challenge coin. And if those of you who are not familiar with the challenge coin, it's a military tradition that's often given as an exchange piece as you go from service to service and come in contact with some of your fellow sailors or soldiers or whatnot. And very often, as the saying goes, if you go to a bar and you're the last one to slap it onto the bar, you could be paying for a round. So that's just a tip. In any case, you will pick up your challenge coin, your certificate, and then complete the exit by going around to your seat and be seated again. We're good with that? All right, that's your second order of the night. Let's see how it goes. So starting with this first row, please come up here. Exit to your left. Please. You have the first job, so whatever you set as the bar is where we're going to go from here. Are you ready? Name, school, and branch that you're heading into.
Nicholas White, Kenmore West High School, and the Army.
My name's Sam Barlow. I'm from Niagara Falls High School, and I'm going to Army Active Duty. My name's Naya Pinnell. I'm from Niagara Falls High School. I'm going into the Army.
Hi, my name is Carson Cousdale. I'm from Fredonia High School, and I'm going Army Intelligence.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Puskar. I'm from Fredonia High School, and I'm going into the Army.
I am Dakota Langenfeld. I come from Akron, and I am joining the Army.
I'm Joshua Oki. I'm from Depew High School, and I'm joining the U.S. Army.
My name's Luke Freiling. I'm from Williamsville East High School, going into the Air Force.
Ryan Eberhardt, graduated from Williamsville East High School, going into the Air Force.
I'm Madison Roger, graduated from Gwinnett High School, going into the U.S. Air Force.
My name is Colby Mann. I'm from Eden High School, and I'm going in the Air Force.
I'm just pausing for a second while we get caught up. I'm going to let this next person tell a couple jokes so we can warm the crowd up.
My name's Jeanette Greiser. I graduated from Pioneer High School, and I'm going into the U.S. Air Force.
My name is Elijah Wilczak. I went to Newport, and I'm joining the Army.
My name is Christian Pendola. I graduated from Grand Island Senior High School, and I'm going to the United States Air Force.
My name is Deja Thomas. I graduated from Grand Island High School, and I'm joining the U.S. Air Force.
My name's Carlin Gilmore, and I graduated from Holland High School, and I'm going into the United States Air Force.
My name is Tyler Sutter. I graduated from Silver Creek High School, and I'm going into the Air Force.
My name is Brianna Rosequist. I graduated from Frewsburg Central School, and I'm going into the New York Army National Guard.
My name is Miranda Kaminsky. I graduated from Gowanda High School and I'm going into the New York National Guard.
My name is Aymar Warrior. I graduated from Williamsville North and I'm going into the Army Reserve.
I'm Earl Willis Jr. I graduated from Cheektowaga Central and I'm joining the United States Army.
I'm Nicolette Dungan. I graduated from South Park High School and I'm joining the Army National Guard.
My name is Samuel L. McCoy. Graduated from West Seneca Christian and I'm going into the Army Reserves.
My name is Nicholas Shresmont. I graduated from West Seneca West and I'm going into the U.S. Army active duty.
My name is Michaela Belcher. I graduated from West Seneca East and I'm going to the U.S. Army.
My name is Nicole Burkett. I graduated from North Collins Junior Senior High School and I'm joining the Army.
My name is Irvin Aviles, and I graduated from Buffalo Academy of Science. I'm joining the U.S. Army.
My name is John Strong. I graduated from Caledonia Mumford Central High School, and I'm entering the Navy.
My name is Joseph Kazmersky. I graduated from Niagara Falls High School and I'm going to the United States Marine Corps.
My name is Jordan Osborne. I graduated from Western New York Maritime Charter School and I'm going into the Navy.
My name is Jose Venegas. I graduated from Alba Central School and I'm joining the Navy.
I am Bryce Zeltman. I am from Hamburg High School and I'm going into the United States Navy.
I am Felix Gonzalez. I graduated from Dunkirk High School and I'll be going into the United States Navy.
My name's Aiden Weber and I graduated from Fredonia High School and I'm going into the United States Navy.
My name is Josh Reynolds and I graduated from Fredonia High School and I'm going into the U.S. Navy.
My name is Patrick Kibler. I'm graduating from West Seneca West and I'm entering the U.S. Navy.
My name is Austin Elliott. I graduated from North Tonawanda High School and I'm joining the Navy.
My name is Albert Miller. I graduated from East Aurora High School and I'm joining the U.S. Navy.
My name's Dylan Avino. I went to West Seneca West and I'm joining the Navy.
My name is Elizabeth Murray. I graduated from West Seneca West High School and I'm joining the U.S. Navy.
Go ahead, sir. I'm John Lacey. I went to Williamsville South High School and I'm joining the Navy.
My name is Diana James. I graduated from McKinley High School and I'm joining the U.S. Navy Reserves.
My name is Haley Green. I graduated from Lockport High School and I am joining the Navy.
My name is Sophia Alexander. I graduated from Barker High School and I joined the U.S. Navy Reserves.
My name's Carson O'Brien. I graduated from Holland Central High School and I'm joining the Navy.
My name's Owen Shank. I graduated from Newfane High School and I'm joining the Navy.
My name is Matthew Stabler. I went to Maritime Charter School and I'm joining the Navy.
My name is Paige Hoffman. I graduated Holland High School and I'm joining the U.S. Navy.
My name is Bryce Clothier. I went to Holland High School and I'm joining the U.S. Navy.
My name is Caden P. Queen. I went to Franklinville High School and I'm joining the U.S. Navy.
Timothy Manin. I graduated from Kenton, big picture, and I'm going to the Navy.
My name is Tyler Springer. I graduated from North Tonawanda High School and I'm going to the Navy.
My name is Willard Nellis. I went to Barker High School and I'm going into the Navy.
My name is Justin Buchek. I graduated from Springville Griffith Institute and I'm going to the Navy.
My name is Nate Hunt. I graduated from Central Baptist and I'm going into the Navy.
My name is Michelle Safe. I am from Iroquois High School and I enlisted in the United States Navy.
My name is Abigail Valentine. I graduated from Springville Griffith Institute and I'm going into the Navy.
My name is Emma Larkin. I graduated from Springville Griffith Institute and I'm going into the Navy.
My name is Danny Delgado. I graduated from Lockport High School and I'm joining the Navy.
My name is Alyssa Kursdorfer. I graduated from Kenmore East High School and I am joining the United States Navy.
My name is Eric Ports. I graduated from Tonawanda High School. I'll be joining the United States Navy.
My name is Clayton Horton. I'm graduating from Pembroke, and I'm joining the Navy.
My name is Daniel Knopfler. I graduated from Alexander Central, and I'm joining the United States Navy.
My name is Dante Salinas. I graduated from Health Science Charter School, and I'll be joining the Army Reserves.
Did we catch everyone? Outstanding. Very good. Let's give everyone a great big round of applause. So you passed your first mission with flying colors. Very good. So I want to wrap up tonight's ceremony with some thank yous. I want to thank you to our sponsors first and foremost. The Buffalo News. Is Lisa Sislo here? Hi Lisa, thank you very much. Niagara County Community College. Do we have a representative from NCCCC? Thank you, NCCCC. Western New York Heroes, I know you're here. Chris and Lynn, thank you. The Navy League of Buffalo. Merk Blasting Services. And everyone's gone, what is Merk Blasting? I had to ask myself. They do dynamiting and things that you probably wouldn't know about it unless you were in that field. And the Krypel Family. I want to thank our volunteer team that worked so hard to organize this event. And I'm going to start with the team leader, a volunteer who I gave the arduous task of sorting through all those names and picking them out so quickly. Amy Roneker, fantastic job. And of course, she always comes with her daughter Olivia. Where is Olivia? Still busy, okay. Rear Admiral Rebecca McCormick Boyle. I didn't see her. Is she here tonight?
She is not. She had to leave.
Courtney Speckman, our staff member. Chief Sam Sabrino, U.S. Navy. Where are you? Chief Gil Ryerson, U.S. Navy. Where are you? Sergeant Denise Puskar, U.S. Army. Captain Joshua Robinson, U.S. Army. And Kim Reynolds, organizing volunteer. I want to thank the Blue Star Mothers and all that you represent. Thank you for showing up tonight. I want to thank Nicole Tedesco for her baking skills. So I've been reminded that there are cookies at this table back here. So as you leave, you can grab a cookie and water if you like. Thank you, Nicole. Is she here, by the way? No, but thank you anyways. I want to thank Captain Cooperman and his entire team for the important work that they do throughout the Great Lakes. And I want to thank the parents. Yes, the parents. It's you who are going to be traveling on this journey with your son and daughter. So we wanted to make sure that you were included in this very important celebration. Thank you for the good job you did in raising your child to be a respectful and engaging citizen for this country. And to all the enlistees that are present today, I want to be the first to say thank you for your service to our country. So before we leave, I want to bring up Mr. George Miller again, and he's going to lead us in a song, God Bless America.
You can join me on this, guys. You can be, especially those who spoke at the mic, you're good. We can stand. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with her light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the ocean, Why we from bless America, my home, sweet home. Bless America, my home, sweet home.
This concludes the ceremony today. Please go in peace and God bless America.